It's go time.
It's time to come, boys.
Yeah, boy.
And girl.
Hello? Oh, yeah. What's up? It is Frank Castillo, and it is time to come. No, this is... I'm wearing a shirt that I wore yesterday. Give it up for my co-host, JP.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to Buddies. Today's guest, one of my favorites, and I know JP's absolute favorite, Meth Syndicate, is Eric and Rebecca. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
This works. All right. Hello. This is high production, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
This
Well,
is
it's-
great. I didn't expect multi-camera angles.
Well, yeah, our producer, Corey, used to shoot porn, so he has been out of work, and now he's just got all this stuff.
No one wants to fuck your dirty Corona ass.
No, not at all. People used to squirt on this table, we're pretty sure, but we cleaned it up.
Let's
It's
see how
fine.
the podcast goes.
Yeah. Do you watch All Gas No Breaks?
Yeah, I love that dude.
Dude,
I don't know, like some people like I don't download the full episodes, but I follow on IG and like I love the clips.
Yeah,
That dude's a
the
psycho.
shit.
He sent me the Pornhub clip.
Yeah.
Well, what was that?
So he was at AVN, and then he met like these porn stars and was like, "Hey, like, how do you guys write your shit?" Like, blah blah. And they're like, "Hey, do you want to write one?" And like be in it. And so
Sure.
he wrote, produced, and then co-starred in a porn.
Oh my god.
And it's on Pornhub, and it's
That's
the only
awesome.
episode of All Gas No Breaks on
Oh, no
Pornhub.
shit.
Yeah,
It's
it was
fucking hilarious.
It was the first porn I watched where I didn't masturbate. I was
It
just like,
was-
this is really hilarious.
It's great. It's like over the top and fucking wonderful.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
it's
yeah.
yeah.
Did it have a good storyline?
It actually
was-
did.
Wow.
If you didn't get there, what happened?
He comes home and his wife got a TV from Radio Shack that's broken, and he wants to watch the Emoji Movie, so they call a TV repair guy.
Oh, sexy.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
a sexy
There's
setup.
everything
I like
wrong
it.
with that sentence, though.
Just mentioning Radio Shack gives me a erection.
Oh man, that's right. Yeah, so me and JP met at the Comedy Store. He's a big he works as a buyer at a dispensary. So we started this at the Comedy Store when we first started meeting, and we just both been really into weed and stuff. And so we try to find like the best stuff and really try to educate people on like weed and show everyone what like the good stuff is. Like he's got some Runtz that a friend of ours gave us, and that is like, how would you explain it?
So like it was like kind of like the hype strain of like the last 5 years in weed.
Called
like,
Runtz?
Yeah. So it was like
Your
big in like
nickname in high
in like the traditional market and everywhere. It's because it's gelato and Skittles, so it has like a very candy flavor to it, and it's very sweet.
Fruity
it's easy
candy.
To sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very pretty in the bag. But it was to the point where like people like branded it, and then it blew up like on the black market in like illegal states.
So to
And
the
so, like,
point
people are selling fake runs.
to the point where people are selling fake Runtz, fake
got your
bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
blew
yeah,
up.
it was insane.
Was it worth the hype?
I mean, so I mean, it's good, really great weed if you grow it right. But I mean, it's like any weed is really great weed.
Well,
if
I
you
mean,
grow it right
we'll
for the most
definitely we'll try it, Ball, and you can tell me.
Okay, then I'm gonna stop smoking that because
Yeah,
they're
man.
like, when I first got here, they're like, "Oh, Eric, we rolled you a joint," and it's not a joint, that's a blunt.
Yeah.
That's
It's
very
a blunt. It's a paper blunt.
Yeah.
That is
You
a
can take that
baseball
home, man. That's
bat.
for you to enjoy at your
I won't
leisure.
even smoke that. That's getting me fucked up just being near it.
Yeah,
With
absolutely.
the fans blowing in here, you'll
Yeah,
be
this is wild.
You'll be
No, I
done.
feel good. That's
When
the
did,
level
uh,
I can do.
When did you
yeah.
guys start first smoking weed? We'll go. Yeah.
Oh
So,
God.
I smoked weed, so I'm 35 now. I'm
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
I started smoking
I'm 31.
weed when I was, I think around like 22, because I didn't really drink until I was 21 either. I
Yeah.
pretty much was just a skateboarder, like music. I really didn't party hard. The life caught up, and so
Yeah.
here we are. But yeah, like 22, I smoked a bunch of weed, and then it started giving me super panic attacks for quite a few years.
I've heard
But
of
when
it.
I moved back to California 6 years ago, I like crept back into it slowly
Yeah.
and like got my tolerance up or
That's
whatever.
when I first started
What do you
smoking
think?
weed.
Do you think where were you when you were buying the weed that would make you get super anxious?
Any weed, dude. Because I started doing like mushrooms and acid too. So
Oh,
I,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I just fucked up my shit.
Yeah.
So I had like super like nervous system like issues with it. But when I got older, I kind of like found peace with that and just like could smoke weed again.
Yeah, some of it I
Well,
always.
I'll still get scared though. Like
Yeah,
once in a
yeah.
while, if I
Oh,
do
I
like
get scared all the time.
I'll do like a bong rip and be like, I can handle this, and then like all of a sudden I'll just be like walking around the house, be like, I should go
Yeah.
outside. I should go
Oh
outside.
yeah. That is my
Well,
favorite.
It sneaks up on you.
The biggest difference for us though was moving from Massachusetts and then coming to California and smoking California weed.
Yeah,
So
California.
Huge
I
difference.
smoked weed like a couple of times growing up and like just partying, being underage, and just
Yeah.
doing drugs,
Having
smoking
fun.
weed.
Smoking pot.
And then when we moved to California, I was like, oh fuck, like I should definitely just get into smoking weed. It's a big part of like everyone we know's culture here. And I was fucked up for months when we first moved here, like
Yeah.
terrified. Like I was getting so like very high, the highest I've ever been in my life. Like I thought my eyes were bleeding. Like
Panic
that kind of
attacky high.
like very panic.
And I'm trying to enjoy this newfound
Oh, yeah,
amazing
he's
weed.
like,
But every
he's
time we
loving
smoke
it.
weed, sitting in the corner, no, I would love it until my girlfriend's ears would start bleeding in the other room, and I'm just trying to watch YouTube.
He's like, they're not bleeding. I'm like,
There's no blood.
It's always interesting when
Some water, take a
it's
nap.
clear blood.
You got to start taking care of them. My wife has had that's happened. She's there's been plenty of time where I'm like, babe, and she's just like, shut the fuck up, eat some food.
It's funny. We've been smoking. I would imagine everyone here has been smoking over a decade.
Oh yeah.
And we still, when we get scared that one time, we're like, oh, this might be the one.
this-
Like,
Yeah.
this is the big one, baby.
Yeah.
Even
Get
though
911 on the horn.
Even though you know, you're still. It's
You
just
know you're-
weird.
yeah, you know
I
you're fine.
But that's the problem with panic attacks in general. Even
Yeah.
just regular
But
panic attacks.
definitely drug-induced ones.
Oh no,
so-
drug-induced ones are 10 times worse.
Well,
You never know when they're gonna end.
the other thing that
How good was that shit? That just scared me.
Yeah. Ooh, can I get another bag of that?
JP was explaining to me. This is like, you know, anytime I've had like bad experiences, I was always like, oh yeah, I don't know exactly where the weed came from. You know what I mean? Because a lot of that comes into play too. If it's like grown bad, or if it's just like not good.
You guys fuck with weed.
Yeah,
you
we
guys,
fuck with
you
weed.
fuck with, you know, like some shit.
Well, it also could be just like, so like a lot of sativas have terpenes that are like very uplifting and even like energetic to the point where it's stimulating sometimes.
So it's cheating.
So if it's like that and it's high THC, it's gonna fuck your day up.
Sure.
Like a lot of Jack Herrera's like a very popular strain.
I smoke a lot of that.
green
Is that
crack.
bad for me?
No, it's just like it's one of those very like.
I love Sour
clear-headed-
Diesel
Yeah.
and Jack Harris.
Very focused, very
I was saying, those
stimulating.
look good.
I'm a
But
sativa
that's the
boy.
kind of shit that might fuck her day up.
Sure.
You
Oh,
know?
and
So-
it does.
Yeah, exactly.
Constantly.
Where she want like less euphoric stuff, more physically relaxing, like
Yeah.
more stony, not much going on upstairs, like just very chill.
Sure.
Where like a lot
Meth Syndicate lives in sativa land.
Yeah, I like
Where I'm just like, this is dumb. We're going for it. Whereas indica, I'm already fucking lazy enough as it is. I'll just be.
I think
awful.
indica
I'll be
scares
way
me
worse.
more.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll just go to bed. Again.
Yeah, I
'Cause
like
indica
it.
makes your
I
body
work from home.
feel
I'll go to bed all
heavy.
day.
Yeah.
And then you like can't.
That's
I
the
don't
little there.
You ever walk around with a heavy body? It's pretty nice. It's just kind of like.
See, I
oh,
think
this is
that's what
Every-
gets
Yeah,
me
but then if the day actually happens.
progresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of dude to do that at 11 a.m. with my coffee.
Oh yeah,
And then 2
me
p.m.
too.
comes, you think it's 6, and then you're like, where's
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Or like, hey, you have to be downtown now for this thing, and it's like, oh, I'm literally glued to the fucking couch.
Yeah.
Like I can't even.
I'm watching 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah,
I can't
oh,
do
yeah.
that.
The
I
shit, by
love
the
90
way.
Day
I'm
Fiancé.
very-
I love 90 Day Fiance.
We bought all the
Finally.
seasons on Amazon
Oh, yeah.
Prime to
Oh
catch
my
up, dog. Like
God.
we're in it.
like,
Well,
right,
yeah.
I'm basically through it. I'm catching up on like one more season right
More
now.
episodes.
My
Sunset.
wife loves. We're so into trash TV. We love Selling Sunset. Have you seen that one?
I've heard about it. I haven't seen it.
It's horrendous.
Yeah.
But so good. But
Okay.
yeah, 90 Day Fiance. We've been watching that too. It's.
I found the new one, dude. The
What's the
shit
new
is
one?
Love on a Spectrum.
Oh yeah, Love on the
Oh
Spectrum.
Yeah.
my God.
Is that an Aerosmith song?
Dude, it's
I can see
The
you
shit.
staring.
Yeah.
I've heard that one is like endearing though.
Yeah.
It's not trash
No,
TV.
It's
I
just
haven't
funny
watched
because
it.
like it's
Yeah.
like they're so like honest. Like fact, so, like these two sit down. She's like, "Oh, it's like, what are you into?" And he goes, "I like Asians and Mexicans." And she's like, "Well, I'm white." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm Asian." And then they just go to the next topic. Like it's the craziest thing.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, this is wonderful.
It makes you think like
I've been on dates like that.
It's a trip.
Rebecca dates an autistic guy.
Nothing wrong with it. But yes.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah.
I did mean before you, but
That's a
yeah. I, mean, I dated no one before you.
Can't
Sorry,
believe-
I
I
dated no
cannot
one.
That's so funny.
All right, I know I said I wasn't gonna smoke any more
Oh,
of this.
That one's almost
careful.
gone.
I have no
It's okay.
self-control.
This is the right podcast for you.
I love it. Yeah, but thank you for coming on too. It was so funny that JP was the one that sent me the picture of the fuck buffalo. Or no, it was what was the Buffalo Wild Wings?
I think you just said fuck off, but it had like Buffalo Wild
Yeah,
Wings
yeah.
in the O. Yeah, so
I
we
made that in a Buffalo Wild Wings one day.
We love Buffalo.
Oh, that's
we
so.
we loved
funny.
Buffalo Wild Wings until we got an air fryer, and now Rebecca
Oh.
makes better chicken wings than
I make
anyone.
better
Yeah,
food.
absolutely.
I can't even handle.
It's a Wingstop household.
Sorry, but yes.
So what happened was we originally were gonna have this show on Bob Menery's network. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't think so.
So he's like a big Instagram guy, very nice dude, but he also works for Buffalo Wild Wings. And when we shot the podcast pilot and everything, and he had to go check in with Buffalo Wild Wings to make sure it was like cool that he had a weed podcast on his network. And they're like, we can't tell you no, but we just like it if you didn't. So we had to. So it was like all set and everything, and we just had to stop. So like the whole ongoing joke has been like "fuck Buffalo Wild
Oh
Wings."
yeah. Okay.
So to see that shirt, we were just dying, and it was.
Oh
great.
man.
But he's all.
No, we can get you a
Well, I
custom.
mean, we like it for the point that it's absolute shit. It's
Oh,
trash.
absolute,
Like we
yeah.
ironically like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
So I grew up in Massachusetts, so everything was a fucking sports bar.
Everything.
Called-
Oh,
it was called
absolutely.
O'Kelly's, O'Brien's,
Everything.
O'Houlihan's, O'fucking Mally's, all day. And so like.
Those are my favorite bars.
Exactly. Any taste of that I can get in California,
'Cause there's
like
nothing
just some
like that.
trashy East
Yeah.
Coast bullshit,
Yeah.
like a place that's based off of literally draft beer and buffalo wings.
and they have a carpet.
I'll fucking take it.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'll take it, dude. I don't care if it's a chain.
You ever been to Twin Peaks?
No,
No.
but I saw that the other day on 90 Day Fiance, and I would love to go there.
Yeah, it's like a fucking how do I put it? It's like a woodman's
Yeah, it's like a-
fucking
like a
Hooters.
logman's,
Yeah, it's
like
like a
a-
logman's
Yeah,
Hooters. You know what I mean?
lumberjack.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
lumberjack's
actually
Hooters.
where-
I've been to the
It's
tilted
kilt.
Yeah, tilted
Yes.
kilt.
Okay.
I've been to that. It is.
I went to the one in
depressing.
Vegas.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But we only went in there
To do drugs?
To do drugs. To use the bathroom and do drugs and leave.
Yeah.
So I've never
Very
actually been.
depressing in
Never
there.
been.
What are you gonna do? Eat at a tilted kilt?
No, no, no.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, it's fucking midnight in Las Vegas, and I need potato skins.
Irish
Give me a
Hooters.
break, dude.
Bro, I remember they used to have a tilted kilt in Temecula, which is like where I lived my senior
Okay,
year.
yeah.
Okay.
And it was so funny because it was like all like the hot chicks who didn't move out and go to college
Yeah.
just would work there.
Oh yeah,
And it was
tilted
all-
Kelly, tilted
Oh,
fucking.
bro,
They got the names
yeah.
on the. Yeah.
And it's Kelly with an I, and it was just so funny to see like. It's always like someone's dad's like hanging out, and it's like, yo, that's your daughter's friend, you
Oh.
creepy bastard. Yeah, it was
I
the
remember you
weirdest
from
shit.
barbecues.
They were just like, oh.
I worked in a bar like that in
I
Boston.
hate
though.
small
It's
town
gross.
It
places
was
like
no,
that.
but it wasn't
It
like
wasn't
that.
like that.
It wasn't
I
like
guess,
that.
No,
No, you were also 21 years old and then
I was
fucking moved on.
19.
Damn, you were 19.
They know I was 19. It's
Hell
not
yeah.
a secret.
I was 19.
Yeah, one time.
I used to go to there was a bar in San Jose because I used to work at a restaurant with all my cousins, like my cousin and like his friends. There was a bar where I figured out if you just walked in with your work shirt with everyone else, they just never checked your ID.
Yes, that's the fucking way to do it.
It's the move.
That's what I did when I worked at House of
Oh
Blues when I
yeah,
was
right.
18.
Who's gonna stop?
Oh yeah,
Like,
to
random
walk
dude?
in with a bunch of 40-year-olds and
Yeah.
you're 18 years old, you got your uniform
A
on with
three-button?
everybody else, you walk right through the crowd.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did it all the time when I worked for House of Blues, all the
Yeah.
time.
Especially like a restaurant, dude. They're gonna hook
Oh,
servers
it's the
up.
best.
You know?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, they don't
So
question
smart.
you.
Do you think they question like if a bunch of dudes in like stapled shirts? Do you think they'd be like,
I
grab
don't know,
grab
man.
a couple of those guys? They're fucking little dweebs.
I see your IDs, guys.
Yeah, we no.
Those guys seem a little too excited to be here.
You guys don't drink.
That was easy.
Oh wow, wow.
I'll see myself out.
See it.
So how long have you been doing Meth Syndicate?
So I started it in 2012,
Fuck yeah.
Which is when we met.
Yeah.
which is we met the same year I started it. I started it around April, May, and we met in October.
Yeah.
And
Fudgy timeline, but yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a fun year. But yeah, 8 years. But it definitely it took a lot to get. To
No,
where it
absolutely.
was. It was like it was me. I just got an Instagram. I was like, fuck Instagram. Like I have Facebook. I don't want this other stupid app.
Yes.
I know people like us or whatever. Like every time there's a new fucking app, I'm like, no way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like when Facebook came out, I was like, I have a MySpace.
Yeah.
Fuck, I never even went to college. I don't need a Facebook.
Yeah, that's how I felt about
Stupid.
TikTok, and now
Everything.
it's
Everything.
hysterical.
It's
Yeah.
just how it's just human nature, I
Yeah.
think. But
pop
unintentionally, so I named my Instagram Meth Hawk because I named it after this like weird dude in my hometown that I called the Meth Hawk. He'd run around screaming. He was always tweaking out. So when it was like, so it was like
Inspiration
what do you,
and
it was
everything,
like,
bro.
What do you want what do you want your handle to be? And I'm like, because my fucking Facebook's my name.
Yeah.
I never had to think of an alter ego.
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely.
But this
You didn't
like,
have AIM?
oh, you know what? I did, but it was like every like band's album I liked or some fucking hardcore band reference.
Yeah, mine was cool too.
What was it?
Kitty Cat 813.
Dragon Slayer 2428.
Let's go. Dragon Slayer?
Dragon Slayer 2428. I
Yes,
like
that was
fantasy. All right, I was a
great.
big
What do you
guy.
got?
I was too young.
How old are you?
Don't lie.
26.
You didn't have AIM? Ugh.
Mine
Oh,
was.
dial up and
that
shit,
makes
and
me
then I
feel
was too
so
much silent.
My heart.
My parents didn't let me talk to strangers.
Oh my heart.
Oh my god.
Honestly, my parents should have been Let me talk to strangers.
I mean,
Holy
bro, strangers got candy, dog. They're the best.
Therapy sessions.
Yeah.
Mine was Youth X Murder.
Oh, I thought it was stabbed in the face.
Now that was my band in high school,
That's
sweetheart.
a great band name.
If you go back in my timeline as a child,
Bro.
not much has changed.
That is a great
Really,
band
I'm
name.
just an adult version of what my weird ass did when I was
and
a
that's
kid.
how you should be.
Yeah.
But that's such a great. Imagine being in like your high school band, like Battle of the Bands. Like now introducing.
He was.
Yeah,
Dude,
that
he
is.
was.
Oh man, I would have lived for that
We
moment.
played the youth center in my hometown,
Guys,
and people started moshing, and they called the cops.
Oh,
dude,
that's so great.
and like, dude, like,
There's some other band to the side going like, "Oh, we can't go up," and it's like, "Sorry, Pussy Pounders,
No,
we
no.
can't let you guys go up."
I think their name was Stuck Still, and I was like, ooh. They covered Mudvayne, but they opened, but we knew we had to close because we knew it was gonna get rowdy. And I played drums in that, and I don't know how to play the drums really. I hate them a bunch.
That's so great.
Enough.
If you have enough charisma, you can get away with anything.
That's true.
I mean, yeah,
Welcome
at
to
our
Meth
hands.
Syndicate.
yeah.
Can I have another beer?
Can I have another beer?
These are our beers, so I'm not asking them. I'm
I'll get it.
asking
I'll get
her.
it for you. Ta-da, ta-da.
you make it do all the way. That's so fun.
Ta-ta. I don't know how to
Thanks,
open
mate.
them with the lighter
Sweet.
though.
I got this.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I saw someone like those beer opening party tricks. Like the lighter one's the best. Never figured out how to do it. It's like a magic trick to me.
Yeah.
And then people like popping it on the countertop and stuff. But I've seen that shit go awry.
South real quick.
Yeah, we're just.
You can't get too fancy.
Yeah, these people just too much confidence.
Subtle.
Yeah. Just fucking blow that shit in their hand.
You don't need a sword to open your fucking beer.
But you always need a sword.
Just a sword in
If I
general.
might just step in with that.
What's
Never
this?
hurts
Is
to
this
have a
the
sword.
Runtz? Let's have him hit it.
Before Frank ruins it.
Oh.
Goodbye.
I ain't touching that.
It's tasty as shit.
Goodbye. All right. Thanks, backing me up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think
It's
we
hard
all.
with the
The
fans
fans?
going, but it's smart.
yeah.
No, it's smart. I can
No,
do it.
it's smart.
I'm not complaining. I can do it. I'm just saying it's a little hard.
This is also
I
part
don't
of
want
the.
everyone to be like, "Oh, look at you getting a light of fucking bong."
Yeah, this is part of the podcast. We just make it insanely hard for you to.
I got a torch if you want to try that.
Yeah, I think we all met at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
You guys are doing Sam Tripoli's show, right?
We do Josh Adam.
Josh Adam Meyer's show.
yeah.
That's what it was. Sorry, I always forget.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know who Sam Tripoli is, but yeah, we do the shimmy up.
Yeah,
Josh.
yeah, that's where we met. Yeah. When did you guys
It's
first start?
definitely fruity.
When did you guys first start coming to the store?
We started coming to the store when we first moved here. We
it was-
we were very adamant about making that a
lived
part
here.
of our lives.
We've lived here 6
Been
years
here
in a
6
couple
years.
weeks.
And I think we've been at the store making our
6
things
years.
known at the store for 6 years. We were very, very lucky to kind of jump in right when we got here.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Same shit happened.
We
Yeah, same thing
found-
with him.
Yeah. You know, Josh is such a great friend of ours. We love him to death, and he loved Meth Syndicate as well, and just wanted us to be a part of that, and it's been great ever since.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. Jeremiah too. Everyone there. I mean, it's just such a. I really like. That's one of the biggest things that's hard.
It's-
That in concerts. with
It's
coronavirus.
weird. Like I act
for sure.
You know, I act silly on the internet, but like, I do not consider myself a fucking comic, and it's very humbling and amazing to like go to a club like that and have.
Yeah.
You know, certain people like, "What's up, Eric?" and blah blah blah. It's
Yeah.
been years of years
It's
of showing
so good.
face and supporting and them supporting us, and like it definitely all started with the goddamn comedy jam.
Yeah.
Oh
really.
yeah. All
But-
started with Josh.
But
with that.
I mean, I still like, you know, you gotta be cool when you're there. But I'm like fucking.
yeah.
We've seen some shit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how
remember-
deep
We
you
try
get in
to
that
be
with that.
respectful.
But
We
you gotta
try-
be
we
respectful.
try
I mean,
but
yeah.
It's,
Showcase, be
it's still. I
respectful.
wake up the next day and I'm like,
Holy shit.
and that's what LA's about, man. That's
And-
why it's so sick. That's
I
sick,
mean-
man. I wake up.
That's what
sto-
LA's about.
For
Yeah.
real, I wake up with a magic feeling. Like,
Oh,
after
yeah,
nights
yeah.
like that. No, not anymore. Magic's dead because of COVID. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
but before this all happened, it was a very
It was
special
so
place.
great. I mean, just listening when we drove cross country to get to LA. We drove from because we met in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
We both drove cross country together, and to move to LA.
Yeah.
And we listened to Bill Burr's podcast almost the entire way to keep me awake because I was
Yeah.
driving and like to keep us just going and our energy up. And then I never would have thought in my life that flash forward we get to LA. He's always around.
Yeah, he's always around.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Like tell that I don't know.
I've had him make fun
it's
of me
one
to
of
my
those
face.
Yeah, he
It's humbling.
He's made
It's
fun of me
amazing.
too, and
It's a great feeling. Yeah.
and it's just I don't know. There's something so magical about Los Angeles, and it's really sad right now, obviously.
Oh
because
yeah,
of
absolutely.
coronavirus, and there's a lot more things to be sad and worried about. But when you take away that like layer of magic
No
that all of us
sports.
appreciate
Yeah.
about Los Angeles,
Especially the store.
it's dark
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now. It
absolutely.
is dark in this city.
Yeah.
A lot of people are
So-
leaving too. It's fucking
Yeah, a lot of
crazy.
people are leaving.
Well, good. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Fuck
Honestly,
it.
get the hell out.
Yeah,
It's
the,
crowded.
the less traffic is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the same thing with JP. When we started first hanging out, he got to like go to the back and smoke area and really get to. And I remember like walking with him, and I'd be like, "All right, man, don't freak out." And he'd be like, "What? No, we're fine." And then we're smoking weed with like Chappelle or like all those
Yeah.
big guys, and he's just like, "Oh fuck!"
Like,
It's like,
yeah.
It's a crazy
How
shit.
can you not freak out though? I mean, you can't freak out, but you
In
can
there,
go
yeah.
home or go to the bathroom and be like, "Oh my God, I'm freaking
that
out."
shit
But
just fucking
you
happen,
got to be
yeah.
cool. But that's what's so great about being cool in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Just don't act stupid.
And people keep
And
inviting
people
you.
know that,
Yeah.
and you're gonna keep getting.
Straight up.
That's the only advice you can give people.
Yeah,
that
and
wanna be a
respecting the
part of that.
place. Yeah, respecting it's very
Just
important.
respect. Respect is earned and it's given and received, and it's not a very common thing in this city.
It's funny at first when we started sponsoring Shimmy Ya. You know, Josh is like, dude, fucking film whatever you want. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, and I'm not people's faces backstage.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna be a Punisher like that. But like,
No, but, like,
you
you
know,
wanna take
a clip
videos.
like a boomerang of the dude
Yeah,
on
yeah.
stage, or him giving out the shirt, or just general
Yeah.
shit like that. Nothing punishing. I know the fucking rules. But it was funny seeing like when we first started the show. Like, I'm a dude in a leather jacket who smells like cigarettes. And people that didn't know were like, "Sucks, you cannot do that. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
put your phone down." And like, we had it for 2 years, and eventually towards the end, like,
They
with
realize they're like,
comedians,
"Oh, okay, yeah, you're
like,
fine."
oh, like people would show up in our shirts and shit like that. But like, you know, and we always, I never just get free beers and hang out.
Yeah.
I always buy fucking beers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm not like,
Contribute.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna just drink like free beers.
No,
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 I'm always at the
contribute.
bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
By the way, the bartenders and all that appreciate it, and they do take note. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Oh no, they
for
know.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I,
take
know.
well.
I love
because
it.
I'm like, I'm there, dude. It's like
Yeah.
amazing. Fucking
Shout out
tip.
Carrie.
It's
shout out
Carrie.
Carrie. Yeah, yeah,
I
Carrie
love
Mitchell.
Carrie.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Carrie
That's
Mitchell.
sweetest.
So we've known her before.
I worked with her
Comedy
at the
store.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
Carrie
Yeah.
Mitchell's my favorite. Bro, my favorite thing about Carrie Mitchell, she doesn't give a fuck, man.
I
There's
know.
been so many
her and I
times.
used to work
She's the
together.
shit.
Because I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
either.
man.
We used to fucking destroy. I can't. I mean, but her,
Yeah, some fun.
girl, you know. you know. Carrie and I used to
Shout out
fuck
Carrie
shit
Mitchell.
up
Bro,
at work.
my favorite
Oh.
is like
Oh,
she
yeah.
doesn't like being the back bar. The best thing about the back bar is like, you know, if you're a friend of someone and all that jazz,
She'll
like
bring
it's
you
very
in.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like you know, JP's even been like, I don't want to be back there if you're not there, and like,
That
Carrie-
one's nuts.
And Carrie Mitchell will be like, you know, it's you just like hang out. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. Whatever, you know, in case you know someone
Yeah.
big comes in. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially if I gotta go like do a set and stuff. But
Just do-
like,
yeah.
it's great to see her just be like, what the fuck are you doing back here? Get out! Like her seeing her kick people out is the best feeling in the world.
I started kicking out a guy I knew actually because he was acting a fool because he always acts a fool. Will remain nameless.
Yeah,
and
shit.
it was the funniest experience I've ever seen.
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
I mean, from anyone.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
great. Almost like belly bouncing the guy out. Like,
Dude,
get the fuck out.
Dude, it is so funny.
DMX'd his ass.
Yeah.
Rune Dog Mitchell. Yeah, dude, I
Oh,
love her. And
I
getting
love
her
her.
stoned and fun is, yeah, she is. She reminds me of like the older sister I never had. Like just her hugs are the best. She's just a great. And Brett's all right. Brett's
cool.
great.
She's the reason when I started getting into edibles, actually, because when we worked together, she would partake, and I'd be like, I want to try one, and she'd give me a little piece of it, and I get fucked up, and she'd go hang out in the liquor room for a minute, and I'd be like freaking out, and I'd come back
Can't
out,
work.
she's like, you're good, and I'm like, yeah, of course it worked. Fuck the hard rock, but yeah, I mean, it was great. I owe a lot to her with that because I honestly was not into edibles
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Actually, I think I prefer them sometimes.
I've never gone over the edge.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Like, okay, so
I mean, you
Challenge
don't want to say that in
accepted,
front of
homie.
JP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that is like
So-
the worst thing to say to JP.
So Rebecca, me and Rebecca had sat down and done a 10 milligram, and she lost her fucking mind.
Oh, I wrote a will.
and I, yeah. She
I
saw aliens. She had a heart attack, an aneurysm.
In Buffalo Wild Wings.
It wasn't a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, and
Oh my
I thought the waitress was an alien trying to kidnap me, and I sprinted
And
out.
I'm just stoned, dude. I'm normal stoned.
I sprinted out down the block to the Roosevelt, and I called him, and I was like, "That waitress
We
was
gotta
trying
go."
to kidnap me, and you need to get the food to go."
In Rebecca's defense, we got sat in between two booths, and it was very loud. and maybe aliens were there.
They've been in the building.
That's definitely where they're gonna go first, right? Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
trying to
God.
have the
I'd
worst
go to
kind of
Tilted
food.
Kill.
But-
if I
but-
was an alien.
Ever since I saw that episode from her, I was like, I'm not gonna get there because I get enough fucking anxiety issues as it is.
Hey,
I'm already tested it.
Tell them how much edibles you've taken all at once.
Oh
The
God.
most I've ever taken at once is like 1,200 milligrams.
1,200.
Yeah, I had to try it.
And
Right.
you didn't
What
die?
happened?
No, seriously, like so it was like.
Did you stroke
I
out
was
or
high
anything?
as shit for like 5-6 hours, but like functional, like playing video games, chilling.
Okay.
And then I got to the point where I was just falling asleep. But it was like, it hit a peak, and then it hit like where it was like a ceiling, and then it just was that for a long time.
Sure.
Where normally you eat an edible, and then like you come down in a couple hours, like you feel it. It was
Yeah.
like 6 hours later, still at the peak.
Just lasted long.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like almost like your cannabinoid system was like all the receptors were full. You know what I mean? And so that like whatever it would run through, another one would just kind of
Was that
attach
fun
on.
for you? Because that
Yeah,
sounds.
I
I
did-
mean,
I
like
dig
I would
it.
hate that.
Yeah, well, but like I like being really fucking high.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
wanna
like,
fucking-
yeah,
I
I'm
like
for it,
being
yeah.
really fucking.
There you go.
Sometimes I don't want to feel
Message.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's.
Not trying to do
I
heroin.
might have done 20, 25.
Oh, I've done 100.
Oh, bro, yeah.
I've done
Wow.
250. That's
I'm
great.
terrified
I've
to
done
do
10.
it.
I've done 10.
I don't want to brag.
I've done 10.
Well, good thing
I
you
saw
can-
aliens.
It's enough.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we went to Dave and Buster's. The lights are triggering me. It was scary.
It's not a fun place to go when you're in a bad
On
place.
mushrooms is the shit.
Oh,
you ever been
dude.
Dave and Buster's on
It's-
mushrooms?
Sometimes
Cocaine's
It's
good,
fucking
too.
wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
On cocaine's good too.
Give me these tickets, dog. I'm trying to get that bear.
Yo, you don't even know.
The amount of
Scam
cocaine.
going. I got a scam going at Dave and Buster's. I
Just
can land
fucking-
1,000 every time on that big wheel.
Just doing the fucking skiing the slopes and also playing skee ball.
we don't party hard anymore, but let's say
Not at all.
I get the high score at basketball there.
They start. The Dave and Buster starts testing people for performance enhancing drugs. These tickets aren't. These tickets aren't valid.
This kid's like, his whole life's ahead of him. He's fucking busting his ass to get the high score, and I like show up fucked up out of my head and just smoke his ass. Yeah, I'm good at
Oh
it.
my god, that's.
I'm the Mark McGuire of Dave and Buster's.
I don't
did.
get that.
You were born in 1990.
He was born in 92.
Fuck!
No, 94. Close enough.
You're
I
like
know
the
math.
singer of Sugar Ray.
Oh my God. I love that guy.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Do you ever see when he threatened to beat someone up when they called him
Yeah.
sugar gay?
Dude.
And he like got so mad. It was the funniest
Bro,
fucking-
you like.
He's like, I'll beat your fucking ass. Like he
Dude,
got
it was
angry.
great.
It was like it was like a 19-year-old.
Yeah, dude, it was
like,
really
was-
funny.
Oh.
Anytime kids make like celebrities or anyone lose their shit,
I love it. It's so funny.
it's so funny.
It's so
Because
funny.
it's always like, man, if you were 18, I'd beat the shit out of you. And he's like, well, I got 365 days left.
Well, then
Oh,
what you
you
gotta
can't.
do is you gotta find out where that kid is and wait.
My
till he
mom's
turns
picking
18.
me up.
Yeah,
Jane Silent
exactly.
Bob.
My mom's about to pick me up.
That Jay and Silent Bob ending was the best ending of the.
Was that the new movie?
No,
No,
the first one, Jay and Bob's like back where
Oh,
it's
oh,
like,
oh,
they're like the only way.
oh. Oh, with the trolls.
Yeah, where they're like the only way you're gonna. What are you gonna do? Fly to every single person's house?
Kick
and
the
then-
shit out.
Yeah.
And they just have a manifest.
Yeah.
Bro, that was. I missed that movie. Anyways,
I'm a big fan of that movie.
It
Oh,
was
I
good,
love
but
it.
it was all fan service. I loved it being a fan, but it was like a lot
Fan
of-
service back then was still okay. Fan service now is like,
Yeah, well now it's like they put like Chris Helmsworth in it and like random shit, but
Yeah.
like Val Kilmer's in it. It's cool.
oh, yeah.
He plays fucking
we-
Board Man.
He pulled. We
We
were.
saw him one time.
Yeah, we were walking
wild.
down Hollywood Boulevard one time, and
We were just standing on the curb
he
waiting for the
he,
light.
he was waiting at a red light, and he was
And
just
we
in the
were
back of
waiting
a
for the
car.
crosswalk.
You could tell it better.
Well, no, we were standing at the light. We were waiting for the crosswalk. He was going to like take a right down the intersection of Cahuenga and like Selma, and we're just standing on the corner. And he rolls down the window and goes, and just starts waving at us.
Like
super
Val Kim was
aggressively.
waving at
Yeah,
me,
like,
and I'm
super
almost always high
aggressive.
too. So I'm like,
And
what
I
the
don't know,
fuck?
I don't know.
have you guys met him before?
Was it?
No. It was so weird.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I was in
Yeah.
Kiss Kiss
Well,
Bang
no,
Bang, and
Like
then just
really,
right
like
He just like
aggressively
he knew he
waving.
was Val Kilmer. He was like,
Yeah. Like,
You
he
know.
was announcing it.
He's like, come on, you know what's
He
up.
was announcing his
Was it
presents
skinny or
us.
fat Val
He
Kilmer?
took it. What's up?
Was it fat Val
No,
Kilmer?
the road. He's looking okay.
Yeah, a little bit better.
There was a while there
Yeah,
after
yeah.
Batman that was like,
Yeah, he's
Oh.
bouncing
Alright,
back
bud.
now. I think he got like throat cancer, and now he's
Oh,
like
shit.
getting better.
Oh.
I'm not.
My
Mike,
favorite was
explain
like
the
Real
waving.
Genius.
What is
Yeah. Do you wait? Is that a symptom of throat cancer? Oh, goodbye. Oh. Oh, no.
Is that a symptom of throat cancer?
Yeah.
Oh my
Shut
god,
up, I'm
that is
outta
the
here.
funniest shit. You know, because he was doing that tour where it was he was doing was it the life of he was like doing he's been doing a theater tour of the life of Mark Twain. Was that what he is?
Who the fuck is going to see that?
A lot of
I thought you were
people.
gonna say
Really?
fuck
Because
Mark
Val
Twain.
Kilmer stopped.
No offense to
acting.
Val Kilmer, just the life of Mark Twain.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
The
I
play
didn't
in
know
general?
that.
Like, how
Yeah.
boring is
Yeah,
that?
so like he stopped acting for like a few years and just focused on this, and like
So
people
weird.
selling out, and people would go and watch it, and he does Q&A at the end of it, and people were like, so someone was like, so what have you been doing? And he goes, this, and you're just like, oh yeah, it was just fucking hysterical. Oh man.
Damn.
Well, that's the end of the podcast. No, I'm
See you
kidding.
Val Kilmer's here to pick me up.
Oh my god.
Cahuenga, which I miss Cahuenga.
Who's the one actor you would not want to be stuck in an elevator with?
Oh God, so many. Mark Wahlberg, I hate him.
and I enjoy him. I think he's great.
Who do you think would be the most obnoxious to you? You know what I mean? Because sometimes you like see an actor, you're like, oh, this guy's
I
dope,
know, I got
but then
one.
quickly be like, oh man, I don't want to fucking hang out with this guy.
Don't burn any bridges.
Wait, never mind. I don't got because I really got 6. So
And they were in the same movie together.
got
Listen,
5
I
on
didn't
it.
like Lord of the Rings.
We've been here for 6 weird years.
yeah, can't burn bridges.
I remember my wife saw Lance Bass in the supermarket, and she like lost her goddamn mind. She was like, I used to have such a huge crush on him. I should go up. I want to say something to him, tell him
like,
that.
"Did you
And I
not
was
hear?"
like- yeah, I was like, babe, that's a bad idea. She's like, why? I'm like, well, clearly he's with his boyfriend, and I don't think you walking up to a gay man and telling him that you
Yeah.
wanted to fuck him in high school in front of his significant other is gonna be the compliment you think it is. And she was like, all right, you're probably right.
He's just trying to buy farm-raised fish sticks.
Farm-raised fish sticks.
I don't shop at Whole
Sounds
Foods.
delicious. You don't grocery shop in general.
By the
I
way,
stay home, and
Bitch.
when she gets home, she goes, "I'm home," and I lift the bags and bring them upstairs. That's my job.
Dude, I called my wife out the other day because lately she's been going and getting like groceries, and she'll call me and be like, hey, I'm pulling in, can you help me grab them? And she'll like load them all up, and then she'll go park the car. And then this time I was like, yo, are you just loading it up and taking your sweet time coming back to the apartment so I have to do it all? And she was like, how
Oh.
dare you accuse me of
All right,
something?
what's the
Well,
fiance's opinion?
Excuse me. Did you get your fucking ass to the grocery store and do
That
the
is
grocery
100%.
shopping?
That is 100%
Did you
true.
wait in that
Were you
line
home smoking weed?
6 feet apart line?
Because I was.
I hate the grocery store. I
Yeah, so does he.
absolutely
He has
hate
a
the grocery
goddamn
store.
fit every time he goes. It's easier to leave him in the car. And when I
You
leave
would
him
love
in
my
the car,
wife.
I roll up the windows all the way up.
When COVID happened, I was like, "Oh, I'll never have to go again."
Like
What are you
were
trying to
going
do?
I'm gonna
before.
complain about it.
Babe, I could die.
What he doesn't know is I stop and have like a drink at a bar on my way to the grocery store. Then I go to the store, I hit a
You
bar
know
on the way
what?
back.
Now that you say
You don't
that,
even have a bar to go
I
to.
don't
Na-
stop. I'm just thinking for the show.
Now that you
Everything's closed.
I'll save it.
now that you say that, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and time it the next time and be like, yo, this only took 30, 45 minutes. What has she been doing for 2 hours?
Good luck eating nothing for the rest
This-
of your month.
She's at Target just hanging out, having coffee, brunch with people and shit. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is something I haven't shared with the internet yet. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
an exclusive for you guys.
I'm pregnant.
But no, nope. No,
Glug,
that's
glug.
as she's drinking.
Glug glug.
Canceled. Fuck. So no, before COVID happened,
Yeah.
me and my friend Bill, who is the co-owner of the Hard Times,
Yeah.
we were going to most likely be contestants on the new what's it called?
Supermarket sweeps.
Supermarket
They were gonna
Oh,
be
we had to go
contestants
through all
on
these
it.
Doing
rounds,
new
and we
supermarket
They
sweeps.
made
Yeah,
it to
with-
the last round.
with
They were
the
gonna
chick
be
from SNL,
contestants.
I think.
Oh man,
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not
sure.
sure.
bro, I fuck with supermarket sweeps
Dude,
so hard.
Yeah, we had to go through all these interviews and blah blah blah, and then COVID happened, and we did like a finals interview, and then there's never like shit just stopped.
Yeah.
Dude, we were gonna be on Supermarket Sweep, I think.
No, you really were. You made it to like.
And that would have been the
last
first time
round.
I've been in a supermarket since fucking.
I haven't been to the supermarket since
You
I
guys
moved
would
here.
have lost.
You know what? Actually, you're gonna come with me to the supermarket so you can train for your, reality
Exactly.
TV debut.
Exactly.
You're gonna do all the grocery shopping.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
canceled. Everything's canceled.
I'm gonna sit at home and smoke weed and play my Skate 3.
You know why I don't like going to the grocery store? Because I embarrass myself every time. There's been a lot of
How so?
times where I've walked around and I'd be like, "Hey, babe," and I go up to some lady and then I'm like, "Oh my God, you're not my wife." It's like the adult version of like holding. It's like the adult. Yeah, it's the adult version of being a kid in the grocery store. Bro, by the way, they look nothing like my wife every time.
I'll like knock over cereal. You're going after strangers.
Bro, it's like being a kid in a grocery store. I'm like, you're not my mom. Like, it was like, I remember
So,
one.
do you have a vape pen? Do you smoke weed in the
Yeah,
pen?
yeah, yeah,
Because like
sometimes.
before I go do a thing like that,
Yeah, you'll hit the
I
vape
usually
pen?
hit it, and sometimes like,
It
you know,
fuck-
you
yeah,
walk
yeah.
in and we go straight to the deli. I'm in fucking space when we're
Oh,
at the deli.
100%.
By the time we get down to seafood, I'm like coming to a little bit,
Yeah, yeah.
but Jesus.
Bro, no, I remember I like one time I had like I had gotten like a fucking frozen meal and like it was so depressing. It was like a fucking lasagna thing. I went and I was like, I walked up and it was my wife had like the basket thing that you hold, and I just plopped it in there and I was like, looks like someone's cooking dinner. You know, like implying it was me because it was like I'm gonna
frozen
microwave it.
meal,
and stuff.
yeah.
But I like threw it down like to like make a point. You know what I mean? Like to
Like a joke.
yeah, like a joke, and so like you see the bag just kind of go like this, and then like I turn, and it is a stranger. It is full
No way!
It is full on like a Mexican grandma who doesn't speak English.
You almost broke her arm.
Oh my God! I felt so bad. I was like,
my
I thought you were my wife. I'm so sorry. And then like I just fucking
So
ran.
how'd you get it
away.
back?
No, I just pulled it. I was like, I'm so
Pulled it
sorry,
out,
and like I
okay.
just walked away.
Oh,
And,
I
like,
would have left.
I would have left it.
I like it looked like
no time to grab it
it
back.
probably looked
Enjoy
like I
that.
was stealing from her fucking cart
Oh
or
my God.
her
Oh,
fucking
no.
basket thing. And dude,
You took her margarine.
Dude, the energy I came up to my wife, it was like I killed someone. I was like, we have to leave now. I was like, we gotta get in
We're
the
not.
car.
We don't need groceries.
And I remember we had to pass by her later, and I was just like hiding behind my wife.
Oh my God. Yeah.
She was like pointing at me, talking like whispering to her grandkid, and I was like, I'm gonna get fucking jumped. I feel so bad right
Oh
now.
my God.
Jeez,
Dude, it
that's
was-
so
oh.
crazy.
So fucking funny. Yeah, that's why I don't go to grocery stores.
What's a valid excuse? He's just a brat.
What do you do? I will.
Frozen
I'll grab
fish.
things, or I'll like smack I'll smack products,
Yeah,
or
the
I'll move
meats.
them around.
You gotta hit the meats.
You gotta smash your meat.
Well,
You
know
have
what?
to hit the meats.
My mom used to ignore me and my dad and my sister in the grocery store when we were growing up, and I never really understood why she would do that until I started having a relationship with him and bringing him to the grocery store. Now I get it. It's like having a child.
Yeah. I am
Not gonna argue
I'm a
with that.
30-year-old child when I walk into a grocery store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all moved out here to be kids.
But also,
Pretty much,
I mean,
yeah.
it's a chore. It's like doing laundry or cleaning, and
Well-
at this point, I love doing it because I get to get out of the house and get away from him. And
Yeah,
it's-
absolutely. Yeah. That's also like a fucked
That's
up.
another exclusive.
I can't pitch that.
He's pregnant.
I can't pitch that.
I'm drinking light beer. Come on.
I can't pitch that to my wife and be like, it's great that you go on. You know what I mean? This is like your time. She's like, oh,
fuck
shopping
you.
for
No,
groceries
no,
is
but
my
like, fuck
time,
you.
you
You
piece of
can't
shit.
say
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
can say that. You
Exactly.
can't
I
say
can't.
that.
I can't be
No.
like, hey, babe, I got this new. Like, let
No.
me pitch you the benefits of you going
No.
by yourself.
I honestly, I only don't mind it because we moved out of Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we live in Glendale now,
Yeah.
and
I would move to
I
Glendale.
don't want to brag, but
hotter.
there's a lot less.
Homeless
I
people
mean-
taking a shit on the street?
Yeah, when we were moving out, a van was set on fire in front of our apartment.
Oh, that's fucking. That's
was
Los
You know what I
Angeles.
mean? And we were by the Fonda. It wasn't
Yeah.
even
We
that
have
bad over there.
one homeless guy taking a shit, and he's good looking.
Yeah.
Glendale, baby.
Actually, the homeless guy in our neighborhood, we have one homeless guy. in our
Handsome
neighborhood.
ass homeless
He is
guy.
Handsome as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good-looking kid.
Yeah. Oh my God, this model just fall on hard times. Holy Christ.
Well, I was like, I think
That's a
homeless
Glendale
person. They're
homeless
just like,
guy.
No, that's an Abercrombie model. And
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
say
it's just
that.
a guy walking around with his shirt off.
Rugged.
He's
Does Abercrombie still exist?
Don't put chain stores in my mouth.
Is that a real thing anymore?
I think it
course it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Well, maybe pre-COVID, but
Yeah.
Good luck.
I remember I walked into one in high school, and one of the guys working there was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna come in here again. I can't fit these pants. I get it."
You don't like boot cut?
Yeah.
You're not gonna like our boot cut.
Yeah. Anytime I saw a chick in Abercrombie and Fitch jeans, I was like, "She's out of my league. That is a price point I cannot afford."
I got doo-doo brains, and
Yeah.
she's not gonna love me.
Yeah. I'm an idiot. She likes surfboards and cologne.
I smoked paper one time. She's not gonna fall for me. I'm 14 and I smoke paper.
Oh man. Oh, nice. Which one's? Oh yeah. What are we smoking on today?
The first one was gifted to us by Summit Boys, and it was apple fritter, and I think it had some live resin in there as well. But it was
Nice.
apple
How many
fritter
calories
thing.
in that one?
37.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. And this is Midnight
Really?
Snacks.
Midnight snacks.
Wait, was there
This is
really
like Jack in the.
37
This is
calories in
the,
that?
if this doesn't taste like fucking taco sauce. If it tastes like a Jack in the Box taco.
What is your midnight snacks? What are you guys' go-to munchies?
I can't say.
You can't. Why?
Because it used to be something that I can no longer patronize.
I don't even know
Oh,
if
I
I know.
get
What?
you.
Oh.
I was obsessed with Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I get you.
And I had to pull the plug
Morally.
last
Yeah,
year.
no,
I
I
had to
get
pull
you.
the
We
plug.
heard Popeyes has a pretty decent substitute.
The hot is pretty good.
But we don't eat that much fast food, honestly.
Usually, whenever it's
I'm gonna
like
do it.
if I ever go to whenever
No, I shouldn't do this
No, I
one.
mean, it wouldn't make you, like, super crazy.
yeah.
Just too little.
We're going.
Little tiny puff. You see that? That was
Going
like a
down
very baby puff. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that one.
I feel you about Chick-fil-A. It's tough, man. Their milkshakes are absolutely
Well,
amazing.
I can't have dairy, and we don't eat a lot of meat. But what
I
I, would
also
do is
can't have
we would
that
come
dairy.
back from the
Oh, yeah.
The
comedy store
to be open.
on our way, right? And it'd be like every other time, I'd be like, I need fucking Chick-fil-A on the way home, and I'd get chicken and a milkshake, and,
so
I'd be fucked.
Oh,
the
yeah.
entire next day
That's
because I can't eat that shit.
Yeah.
But I would love it every time.
Yeah.
She makes me eat quite healthy because I'll be awful if I don't have something.
Oh
Very
my
healthy.
God! If
So-
it wasn't for my wife, yeah.
So we would have some drinks at the comedy store, and then she'd be like, "I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A," and I'd be like, "Oh, you shouldn't, babe." But in my head, I'm like, "Fuck yes!" Like it's
Fuck
your
yeah.
fault that we're doing this.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even my fault.
Yeah, because if I instigate it, I'm the thinner one.
I'm not guilty.
So if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
if I instigate it,
I'm
it's
just an
fine.
accomplice.
Yeah, I didn't want it.
Fine.
That's less years on me.
Hey, I only got a 3-piece tender, not a fucking.
Well,
big
no, the thing
sandwich.
is, yeah, we would get like a 6-piece and he'd get one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really how it would end
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I only contributed $6 to the Republicans, so I'm not that bad. Or whatever
Well,
the Chick-fil-A people
now
support.
I can't. I won't eat it at
No,
all. now.
yeah, absolutely.
I didn't realize how bad it was
Oh,
until
yeah.
maybe maybe at the beginning of coronavirus. I really started.
We
knew the
I
whole
was always-
time.
I'm really not on my phone that much, and I
Yeah.
was paying attention more to
Yeah.
it, and it's bad.
It's
What I do is I
terrible.
also
Really
I also
bad.
donate to I donate double. So like whatever the order is, I'll double that and then donate it to a good cause, and then I'll be like, all right,
go.
now
There you go.
Oh. Wait, loophole!
Yeah.
So
The
if
look
I
on
spend
JP's
10 bucks
face
at
is like,
Chick-fil-A
you're
and
like-
donate 30
All right.
to a good cause.
You're like,
Am I
hey,
okay?
man, you know what I mean?
Am I absolved
You're like-
if we
you're
do
like-
that?
I don't think that works, but it does. That's how it is in my
You're
head.
like,
So
I don't.
feel
I
like-
don't like gays. $6. I do like gays.
30
$12.
bucks.
Wait, can I pee or is it?
You
No,
can-
no, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Can I?
Yeah.
Every time I laugh, I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Told you to wear a diaper.
I'm the same way, but I had to take a shit. Yeah, that's so fucking funny.
How many weird shits have you taken at the comedy store?
How many weird shits have I taken at the
Like
comedy
just
store?
awkward shits.
Dude, no awkward shits at all.
Goes to the fucking
Bruh,
handicap
there's
one,
yeah.
the
So
handicap
that
bathroom, main room.
so in the store, there's a lot of bathrooms. There's like a few bathrooms that like regular people can't even get to,
Sure.
where it's like employees only.
Yeah.
There's one near the back offices for like one of the talent
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
coordinators. It's dope. It's just nice, linoleum,
Pristine.
quiet, bro. I like a bathroom that's hard to get to. I like a bathroom that's like behind
I don't want to
three
hear a
doors.
motherfucker having a conversation
Yeah.
outside either.
I want to know that it's like if people try to rush me while I'm taking a shit, there's at least 3 doors in between them and me.
Stop
You know what I
smoking
mean?
weed, bro.
So
Where do you keep your gun?
Yeah, I know, right? The main room also has a good bathroom. I like a big, nice, wide bathroom. I like a lot of space when I'm taking a shit.
Main room had that 2 bathrooms for a while. Well, sorry, I'm not counting women. Unfortunately, so
they have
there's
the
three.
handicap bathroom. No,
Yeah,
they have the
but there was two
wheelchair
men's room.
accessible bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's like a
Oh,
everybody bathroom.
yeah.
But it's also
I remember I'd go down and like I'd piss up on this one and then go down and wash my hands on the other one.
the women's bathroom in the Comedy Store in the main room, nicest bathroom. Before
So
they
I'm not
remodeled
allowed
it-
to go in that one, but you are.
No, when it's open during the day, I would just walk in, and it was
Yeah.
not like they got a fucking couch and shit.
Look at me.
It is
If I
nice.
walk in, if I take one step in that bathroom, I'm in trouble.
I remember a lady was like, "There's something wrong with it."
Yeah. Uh-oh. Welcome back. What are you singing? Stone Temple Pilots? Okay, great.
Yeah, no, I had to go in there during like work once. It was like the first time I ever walked in there. I walked in and was like, "This is a nice."
You like
fucking
were you like Roseanne used to
bathroom.
take craps here? This is where Roseanne used to crap. Holy shit!
yeah,
Kathy
man.
Griffin used to take diarrhea.
Is
here.
there any memorable moments? Anything you saw at the store that you were like, "Holy shit"? Besides like all the big, like
Yeah, I
anything
mean-
that stood up to you.
Just a ton of stuff. So like we started going there immediately when we moved here.
Mhm.
Like I knew about the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
I wasn't like the back of my head. I was like, I'll try fucking comedy someday. Just like every
Yeah.
person that comes here and thinks that. And like after I think of a couple months, I was like, no, that's not like it takes a certain type of someone to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm like, I'm funny, but I'm not a stand-up comedian, dude.
There's a
I'm
big
just
difference.
just not it. I'm not gonna pretend I am. I'm not gonna waste anyone's fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna kick it with these dudes and make fucking good vibes with them and
Yeah.
show face and like become, one with them. We can help each other out, but I'm not gonna try to like jump in the fucking.
Yeah, you can also still just be a funny dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't
and,
have to be a
And at
comic.
first it was like, who the fuck is this random dude? And then over time it was like, this dude just like kicks it and hangs out and is never
Yeah.
punishing. And like
Yeah.
over time, people
I mean,
just
like we
like
were
showed
talking about
more
with
respect.
People
Respect
like
earlier.
regular people. You know what I mean? Like, that's why they like JP when you go around. Like, if he's walking by himself, they won't fuck with him or anything because they just know he's like chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know he's not gonna like freak out or like
Sure.
be weird or anything. They just know he's like, oh, it's a good guy that smokes weed. He's cool. He's like, it's like getting the vouch.
Like walking
Sure.
through the kitchen without him is like the dopest feeling.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
tight.
Yeah. I mean, that brings it back to what we were talking about earlier about.
I don't
just
smoke cigarettes
respect.
anymore, but
It really is a lot of
Yeah,
respect.
I'm
You
gonna
know.
hit that on the way back.
Please do.
Like I remember there's been times where like we've been back in the paid regular bar or whatever, or a paid regular spot, and I've had to be away doing something. And like security guards come back and be like, "Hey, everyone's not paid regulars, got to go." And they're like, "Oh no, JP, you're good." And he's like, "Yeah, I fucking made it."
yeah, man, it's a good, it's a
No,
cool
it's
feeling.
so great
Yeah.
though, and that kind of a feeling though, that appreciation and acknowledgement that what is happening is great is something that you don't see often here because people have such an ego and such an air about them. Like, of course, appreciate that. I appreciate every goddamn second that I'm backstage at the Comedy Store. It's just, I don't know. You think it would be more common? It's not.
No,
appreciate that.
You see a lot of people like fuck up and make dumb moves, and you're just like,
Yeah.
or they just don't
All
respect.
the
I really
time.
think. I mean, in
It's
our
respect.
situation, I really think it has to do with we're not trying to be stand-up comedians.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of it
true,
is.
actually.
So like, I've seen dudes back there, and I'm not gonna say any names at all, but I've seen dudes back there get too annihilated drunk, and like Rogan will come back, and that person will shoot their shot,
Oh.
but they'll be fucking wasted, or
bad.
like,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh, like,
Ooh, you're like,
oh, like a swing and a miss there.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You look bumbling, and that's the terrifying thing about
That's
Hollywood
that
too,
is a
but-
feeling you do not want to have.
First
and
time I
I've,
met
and,
him.
and I've embarrassed
Cringe.
myself.
I've,
for sure,
yeah,
you know?
everybody's embarrassed himself though. That's
I
not
drink.
just a. It's
But I-
happened to everyone.
Yeah, I haven't. I've gotten like too loud, but just like shut up, dude. And I'm like, I'm excited, man.
But yeah, I mean, it
I've
gets,
straight up embarrassed myself.
Oh, you do all the time. You're great.
Yeah.
it's different. It's
Not
It's
true.
balance.
Not true. Not
it's adorable. You know what I mean?
it was when I was under 30. Now I have to shape up.
Oh, whoa! Hot take. Well, what are in those beers?
Now I am reformed.
I'm
I'm
reformed.
refined. I'm regal.
Now we can't go anywhere anytime
Any
soon,
ever
anyways.
time.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I can grow.
I can't wait for this shit to open back up. I honestly
I
can't.
mean, I know. We're gonna have a whole new
So
appreciation.
the Comedy Store is doing.
The streaming
Stuff.
shows. They do like live streaming shows.
Can you watch it live?
Yeah, you
when
can
you're
go
out
hang
back?
out on the patio, chill, and then watch it live. They would stream it to TV. It just depends. The city's getting real weird about live entertainment, so sometimes they'll just what they'll have is they'll like
Chill then.
they'll be like you can here's the link. You can just watch it on your phone.
It's a good way to do it.
Your hair.
What about it? You
Oh,
like
it was
it?
on the yeah, I do. It's great.
By the way,
Thank you, my hair.
your hair, Rebecca.
It was on the mic. I just realized how weird that sounded. Oh, your hair.
I knew what you meant. I was
Yeah,
just razzing it.
Perfect.
Classic.
Dude, I was there at the store when the city came up, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, you got to shut this down. You can't do this, that." So
At
it just,
night,
shit, I
like,
didn't even
pull-
think
yeah, man,
about
it
that.
sucks, bro.
Who was
was-
on?
Well, no, it was just,
Mid-joke.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't. They were
No,
gonna do a
no.
podcast.
Oh shit.
But that's the thing is like if they just gave them rules to abide by, they'll do it. You know what I mean? Like they're sanitizing everything, switching out mics. They're doing.
Yeah.
They're willing to do what they have to, but the city's just not giving us anything. But you could go to like Saddle Ranch is fucking packed.
Booming, huh?
What about
Packed.
Bill? What about in that back area? And I don't want to speak out of line. Do whatever you want, business wise. But the Magic Castle's been doing those shows.
That's the thing is they have.
build a little stage back there.
That's what they're kind of talking about and trying to figure out what
So
they're
you have the
what they
parking
can
lot.
do. Yeah, and they do, and they're trying to figure out how to
Yeah.
do it. But the city's still like just weird
Well, there's
about.
houses right above it too.
Yeah,
so
but it's just like it's
There's
just
houses
weird.
above the Magic Castle, though. It's really about
Yeah.
just.
I'm sure they would. They have it
Yeah.
all in
Yeah,
their best interest.
the city's just being weird. And
That's politics I don't even know about.
And it is crazy to be on both sides of it. Like as a comic that can't go and tour and work with all these people,
Yeah.
which was how I made money, but also as a guy that just had a job at a comedy club, and now it's like, well, that's closing now. You can't
Double
even do
fucks.
that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's weird to be like, people have made it such a divisive like Republican or like a Democratic issue where it's
Sure.
like.
It's a health issue.
It's a health issue. So it's so interesting to be like in the middle of it, to be
Yeah.
like, like because you have to to see both sides.
You're like, there's ways to do this,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Are you super baked now?
Yeah, like I'm high. Like I fucked myself.
No shaving.
I fucked myself a little bit.
Oh my God, this
Can't
is
wait
hysterical.
to see this.
So
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna have to go to another bar. And
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun trip. This is gonna be a fun trip.
I can't wait to go to another bar.
so we moved out of Hollywood. So we're like, oh, we're going to Hollywood for a podcast today. Like, let's grab a drink. We went to 40 Love, which is a bar on what's the street?
La Cienega.
La Cienega. That just opened. 'Cause
Yeah.
What you take what you can get.
Yeah, yeah,
these days.
absolutely.
But it's like it's got one of those like kind of open
Yeah,
roofs.
It's
so
actually
Yeah.
really beautiful.
it was
dude.
nice.
The
So we
bars
had a
here
couple-
in Hollywood are nice. My dad, when he comes, it is like a mission. He'll hang out. He'll come visit. 10 o'clock, he's out of the house and he's just hitting the bars on Hollywood.
Sure,
Dude, he loves
He
it.
doesn't live here, right?
No,
That's
and
So
he
if you
loves
don't
to
live
just
here-
check out
Yeah.
bars.
Dude.
So like we got all fucked up one Friday. We went and tried to hit as many bars as we could on the strip, and we went to like the Velvet
Pre-corona.
Margarita. Yeah, pre-corona.
Yeah,
Have you
okay.
been to Velvet Margarita?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Velvet Margarita's the shit.
We hit that spot like the fourth bar in, and we just chilled there. The
Actually,
fucking
we brought my
It's
mom
so
there.
dark.
We
It's
did
so
the same thing
dark.
with my
Yeah.
mom. We
the
got there,
music's
got hammered
great.
there.
Yeah.
It's always like Hispanic covers of
It's
like
Hispanic new
great.
wave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they show movies in
Yeah.
fucking Spanish on the.
Yeah, but they cover like Depeche Mode.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's so dope.
Spanish.
It's like
so sick.
my-
It's a goth Mexican restaurant, which
Yeah.
is why we honestly. I mean, I'm super into that shit.
Yeah.
So it was. We started going there a lot because of that.
Yeah, my dad
Great
walked
music,
in. He
great
Cahuenga Boulevard had
Loved
the
it.
best bars. In
We
the
used
Yeah.
to bar hop on Cahuenga all the time.
dude,
back
it was the best.
when there was everything open.
It was fun.
too.
Yeah.
I was, very open about, because I'm always on my fucking stories doing
Yeah.
some weirdo shit. But I'd just always be like, oh, just like walking around Hollywood, like hitting the bar,
Yeah.
and like people at work would like drive by, and like, yo, dude.
Yeah.
But like I'm like Hollywood's so fun because that can happen at the same time.
Oh,
I'm like-
absolutely.
But I'm also walking around alone.
Yeah.
Like drinking beers. I'm like going
My-
from bar to bar, and
My dad visits so much. He's made friends with the bartenders. So like every year or something, when he comes to visit back, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, you were that."
Right.
yeah.
He
Where's your
came.
dad from?
He lives in the Bay Area. He's from San
I
Jose.
love
Yeah,
Bay
it's a
Area.
great place. Last time I was here was for my wedding, and he was like he had to like write he was my best man, so he had to write his speech.
Yeah.
And he wrote it. He went to all of the bars and was writing it and stuff. And he was like crying and like writing on a napkin.
Aw.
And the bartenders were like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm writing my best man speech and all this stuff." And they're like, "Oh my god!" So then like they would just buy him drinks and like so he would like by the time he get
So he
back.
played the card to get.
Oh,
drunk.
he played the card. I don't think he played it on purpose,
He's
but
like,
it
"I can't
definitely
read the
worked
end
out
of
that
this
way.
fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, but girls have so many of those
Oh,
cards.
of
The only
course.
cards guys can use are sympathy. Like, I'm never gonna give a guy a free drink unless it's a sympathy.
says-
Oh yeah.
So girls get free drinks all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
especially the way he looks. He's like a big cholo guy, looking like a
Yeah.
Dodgers, like huge Dodgers fan. They're just like,
Love
"Oh, who's this guy? Is he gonna cause me
Yeah.
trouble?" And they're like, "I'm here visiting my
Goddamn
son.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
I got kids I love." And they're like, "Oh my god, you know what, guy? Here's a beer." And he's like, "Ha ha."
Yeah. There's a scandal.
Got him again. Yeah. Yeah,
Are
he's
you
digging.
even married?
He is. Oh, me? Yeah. Oh. He's just getting remarried, and he's so excited about it.
Yeah. Are you gonna pull the same card when you write his best man speech?
Oh, absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go and do it at weed shops and
Love it.
just get a bunch
That's
of free weed.
good. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're about to hit an hour. Is there anything else you guys want to plug before we start getting out of here?
No, not really. We recently bought some camera equipment and stuff, and I think we're not going to become YouTubers, but we're going to start.
You
doing
guys should.
more longer form content.
Yeah.
because
So like little sketches.
you know, I based all my shit off of funny T-shirts. But
Yeah.
it's also a culty thing because in the stories we have this whole world.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it honestly isn't even curated. It's just whatever's in my brain. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's also
But
like, people are like, I don't want to be a YouTuber. It's like, yeah, you gotta even get. With the way everything is now, you can't even worry about that. It's
Sure.
like just think of it as like, yo, this is your channel.
Yeah,
Bring it
exactly
to your
right.
like,
That's what we
create
wanna
your
do.
we
world.
want to
We
have just a
wanna do
creative
video.
space to do more.
Absolutely, do
just
it.
a little bit, elaborate more on some like kind of funny sketch things that are reoccurring in
Yeah.
the stories and
So-
just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it will be Meth Syndicate. It just may be Eric and Rebecca's shit.
Yeah, it's
I
you
happen
guys'
to own
thing.
this
We have a
brand
friend
on
that we want to
Instagram.
be involved in it too, James, and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
So-
a little bit more, just create a bigger universe.
With the,
outside
Absolutely.
of
with the
that.
quarantine.
outside
and
of
like,
Instagram.
it's
Yeah.
like I gotta stay creative or I'll go fucking crazy.
I mean, that's literally what this was.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it was so funny. Like Rogan, all these guys were preaching to me after just all the stand-up stuff. They were
Yeah.
just like, you got to quit the story. You got to focus on the things you like. You got to start a blah blah blah. And I was like, And now with COVID and how everything hit,
Got it,
it was
yeah.
like, oh man, this is all I
perfect
can
Yeah.
time for
do. And
sure.
now it's like we're like 20 episodes in. We're
That's awesome.
doing stuff, and it
That's
feels
so
good.
great.
Yeah, it is actually the happiest I've
dope
been.
shit that-
You know, I'm
and the
really
funnest I've
hoping one of the
had.
big things that comes out of coronavirus and COVID and all that is that push for
Creativity, yeah.
and I'm really hoping to get a big music surge out of coronavirus.
Oh,
I'm really
yeah.
hoping some kids discover like rock and soul and disco even.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I really hope for another
Craftsmanship
crafted
and music.
because music's fucking awful right now.
Yeah.
But the same with you. Like I'm so glad to hear that this has come out of that. I want that booming inspiration. The world
Yeah.
needs it.
Oh,
and if that's
absolutely.
the one thing that makes all of this fucking worth it, then it'll be worth it.
I get people hitting me up every day being like, you got any tips for me or blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Like, how do I like start my own thing? And I'm like, you just have to do it.
Bro,
You
it
can
really
fucking
is.
talk about it all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You can talk about anything all day, and a lot of people have beautiful minds and can
Oh,
talk about
yeah.
beautiful things. But unless you take that leap, and it's an awkward leap, man. Like talking to a goddamn cell phone
sucks.
by myself was weird to start with.
It's
but I
very
have to create,
uncomfortable.
take the fucking leap.
You gotta.
Gotta
You
do it,
have
especially
to.
right now when the world sucks right now and
There's
everything's
nothing
closed.
To even do. Just do it.
Take the leap.
Just do it.
What do you have to lose? Yeah,
You have nothing to lose,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. There's.
And if you do something stupid and you hate it, no one's even going to see it because no one's around.
Because it wasn't cool anyways.
There's not like a podcast where they're just like, all right, let's look
12
at all
people
these
saw
people
you act
fucking
like an
up.
asshole.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless you go viral, that's pretty hilarious.
Well, that's even better, dude. That's even better.
Yeah, because I mean, even then, if you
Then
fuck
you
up
gotta
and go
kick-
viral, now
then-
you just got a bunch of eyes on you.
Yeah, exactly right. Then just be like, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Bro,
Anyways, I'm
you
Steve.
Think, yeah, you think William Hung is upset about everything that happened? You remember?
What was it?
William Hung. Remember?
Oh,
he
yeah,
went,
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God,
Fucking
yeah.
People were like, "Oh shit, haha!" But that dude, I think that guy's
Probably
set
set for
right now.
life.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah,
He's definitely set.
He was
'cause they
touring
use-
shit
they
for a
use it in
while.
commercials.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
he was great. God, I love that guy. I wonder what he's up to now.
You got COVID.
Val Kilmer, cancer
Hey, this means I have throat cancer.
Hey, thank you guys so much. This was a great, this is a great episode. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Frank, I
Um,
cannot wait to hang at the comedy store when it
absolutely,
reopens.
absolutely.
I had to come out to a patio situation
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of these nights.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
JP,
That's fucking
Please,
great to meet